Hey everybody, it's Cynthia Porter with Visit Winona, and I am Facebook Live from a place I bet you have never heard of before. It's so exciting! I have never been in here before either, and I just got a quick tour so I could show it to you. This is Remlinger muscle cars. What is that, you said? Well, there's a guy named Jim Remlinger, and he's a townie forever and ever, and he is a fantastic bodywork man for cars. So his story is really, really interesting. I talked with him a little bit about, how did that start, and he told me he started monkeying around with cars when he was 13 or 14 years old, and he finished 8th grade and decided school wasn't for him, so he quit, and he went and he kind of did a little time at the Votech and didn't like that, so quit, so then went and got some jobs, and then didn't like that, and went back to the Votech. They let him back in, and he finished about 11 months, or no, he finished 9 months of the program. Stick with me, because you're going to understand why. I'm telling you the story in a minute. He finished like 9 months of the 11-month program. The program was at Southeast Technical College, and it was $10 for an 11-month program. I'm not going to tell you what year that was, but it was a few years ago. And they said after 9 months, hey, we'll give you your certificate because we can't teach you anything else here. You are good to go. So he went around and worked at some shops, and then came back to Winona, and he started his own business, Remlinger Restorations. Now, on his private time, this is his crazy hobby. These are muscle cars like the kind that you see. Do you guys watch the Make 'em auction ever? Where these crazy cars, they just roll up onto this platform, and they sell for hundreds of thousands of dollars, sometimes more. These are those cars. For real, these are those cars. Okay, so I'm going to just show you a few that I thought were interesting and that I can remember just enough about to tell you. Okay, wait. First, I'm going to show you something else. So they have, to make it really realistic, this is a huge facility, by the way. To make it realistic, they've got like dummies like that standing all over the room, and they are scaring the crap out of me. Like every time, because it's really quiet in here, and I'm the only person in this room right now, and they're spooking me really hard. But okay, so let's see, where was I? Muscle cars, Make 'em auctions. Okay, first I want you to look at these cars right here. These are drag racing cars, right? Not the well, here. Start with this one. Look at, if you are a car guy, and I'm not even a car guy, but I still think that is a thing of beauty right there. I don't even know what it all does. Not ashamed to admit. So this is the Super Cheetah, and there are some other drag racing cars here. This one is interesting. It's a kit car that these guys basically pieced together themselves. They didn't want to use what everyone else was using back in 1959, and so they got a fiberglass piece, and then they got some other pieces, and they built their own. There's probably not very many cars out there that look just like that. This one, Barracuda Gasser. What? This car. Okay, so here's what's cool about this space, you guys. You can only see it a few ways. You can see it, but there's just a few ways to come in here. One of them is if you come with a car club. If your car club just basically calls out Jim Remlinger and says, hey, Jim, we would like to bring our little car group there. Another way is if you are a sponsor of the Steamboat Days car show, because Jim Remlinger is the guy who does the car show. So all the sponsors, he has a big party for them the night before the car show, and it's here. And the other way is if you come to the auction that they're having here in about 2 weeks. So it's June. I left a flyer over there. I'll make sure I tell you the right name. It's June. Hi, Ben Smith. It's June 3rd and 4th, I think. It's a Friday and a Saturday. And you guys, well, I'll show you the room where some of the cars are being pulled together right now. They are expecting 300 cars. They have thousands of people who come to this show. These cars are coming from all over the country. Buyers are using both in-person and proxy bidding. Buyers are all over the world. They sold a car in their last one. They sold a car to someone from Belgium. So that's a long float home for a car, but these are cars that are so special. People will do that. Now, the other thing that he's got tons of in here is these signs, right? Okay, guys, for real, seriously, look at this. That little girl just scared me to death. I gotta get away from these. Let's see. What is this one? A little kid Porsche. Let's see. Or a little kid Ferrari. This will be my next car. Are you ready? That car goes 60 miles an hour. And this little statue of a boy is about the right size to drive it. What could go wrong? He bought these in Paris, by the way. He found these little cars for sale in Paris. And apparently, before races there, they have these little kid races, and these little kids have these cars, or I guess they just, I don't know, they must own them, but what does a pint-sized Ferrari cost? I should have asked him. I don't have any idea. But 60 miles an hour, can you picture it? So I asked Jim Remlinger, what is his favorite car in here? And he said it was this one, actually. This was a car that he owned, or that he worked on for a long time when he was just becoming a car guy. And it was all over the streets of Chicago when he was living there as a young man. And so it has a special place in his heart. Now, this one has a special place in my heart. This is my Lamborghini. I will be driving this home in a little while. If it looks like it's small, it's because it is, and it's a Lamborghini. Hang on. Let's go like this. Are you kidding me? It only goes 20 miles an hour, but I only live 2 miles away, so it shouldn't be bad. It shouldn't be bad. But can you imagine if you were a little kid and this was your, I mean, now little kids they have kind of motorized, Barbie cars and Jeeps and stuff like that. What if you had this? So cool. So cool. What's the value of some of these cars? Sorry, I was not paying attention where you were at. What's the value of some of these cars? Take a guess. Well, first, this beautiful sign up here, the Clark Rand collection. He was a man who had an incredible collection of drag racers. And some of the most important drag race cars in the world were in his collection. A few years ago, he called up Mr. Remlinger and said, I'd like for all my cars to be in one place together. And so he shipped a number of his cars. I'm not sure how many in total, but a number of his cars are here. And then the poor man passed away from brain cancer very shortly after that. And so the cars have been here kind of in stasis ever since then. The donor's wife is still, involved with this little showroom, and she makes sure that the cars are insured and everything. But these are cars that are so special that the collection was over $2 million in value. So if there was one car though, let's see, which one was it? I think it's this one. Oh no, it's not. No, it's not. I think maybe he said this was his other favorite one. Let's see. I'd take a ride in that. Oh, it's this one. Okay, here's a car right here. What is this? Here. It's a Mercedes-Benz. I don't remember what year, and I do know that this is a car that's been brought here for restoration. So, you know, Jim is still restoring vehicles, but they're a little bit bigger and fancier right now than they were. Let's find them, okay? Hang on. Yeah, this, okay, a couple more things about this room. It started off, he just got it, he started just collecting cars. And so he got this room, he needed a place like a garage to have his cars in. And so he got this space and then put his cars here and then got a couple more cars. And then some people asked if they could have their cars with his cars. And now Jim owns 30 cars. I'm not sure how many cars are in the whole building. Some of them are owned by other people. But it is one of the most important car collections in the Midwest, especially for the drag racers. And on July, hang on, now I have the flyer. June, how about June? June 3rd and 4th. Oh, Lord, help me. Can you tell that I had too many months off from Facebook Live, you guys? I'm just a wreck. I'm a train wreck. June, here, I'll have the card. June 4 and 5. It says Winona on the card, but yes, I just saw someone say it's in Goodview, then yes. We are right on the corner of, close to the corner of Highway 61 and where the old JCPenney's was, across from where the Shopko was. And so yes, technically this is a Goodview address. I was asking if I could take this car for a spin, by the way, and I haven't convinced them to let me do it yet, but it's a Ferrari. I think everybody should have one turn in a Ferrari, right? Okay. Oh, look, these guys are just hanging around. We're gonna talk to Jim Remlinger now. Hey, Jim, come over here. Okay, so I was talking about your cars in there. One thing I didn't know is how many cars do you have total in this building? Yours, mine, and theirs.
Everybody else's, huh? Oh, there's probably, I'd say about 40 of them.
Okay.
Yeah, about 40.
So most of them are yours.
Yeah, about 30 of them. Yeah.
When I asked him earlier how many cars he had, he goes, about 30. So tell me a little bit about the auction. People come from how far away to see this?
Oh, we got them coming from Nebraska and Illinois, Chicago, Wisconsin, the Dakotas. That's kind of our area. So
yeah.
Probably got about a 5-state area.
Have you heard, what's the coolest car so far that you've heard is coming?
Oh boy, there's too many. There's not just one particular one. We got everything from Model Ts to supercars, I guess you could call them, resto rods, hot rods. There's a mix of everything.
And so it's in this room. Hang on, I'm going to take a big turn, show you guys this giganto room. And there will be seating in here, right?
Be seating for about 300 people.
Seating for 300. They're going to have a stage over there. Cars are going to roll in just like the Mecum auction.
Yep.
And you're going to do how many cars in 2 days?
We're hoping minimum 250 to 300.
Okay. Wow. Okay, so some of these are cars that will be in the auction?
All the cars in the street here are going in the auction.
In the street. Now he says in the street because this room is, I just think it's so adorable, you guys. It is painted just like a little town. look at over there is a store. Maybe I'm too far away. I'll go a little bit closer
It's a
so you can
bicycle
see.
shop.
Oh, it's a bicycle shop. And by the way, did you see he's got those, what are those called, those bicycles? They're flyers? Are they the antique bicycles that were in the other room that I walked
There's
in?
several different kinds.
Okay.
They're
I'm out of my-
old Schwinn's, they're
Old
vintage
Schwinn's.
bikes, vintage
Yeah.
bikes.
I'm out of my pay grade on bicycles, you guys, and cars, and lots of things. Okay, here's the bicycle shop. Oh, and the cars are parked outside. Everybody's just shopping in the shop. And there's kind of a little, what is that place going to be?
Storage building.
Oh, a little
We haven't
storage
figured
building.
out what that one's gonna
He
be yet.
hasn't given it an identity yet. Oh, something else in this auction. Okay, so you might not be. Wait, I have a question. So in your auctions, what's the most you guys have ever sold a car for?
225,000.
That's a lot of money. But in this auction, they will also have memorabilia pieces, like they have neon signs, and over on a rack they showed me earlier, just like dinner plate size, some little tin signs. So you don't have to be in the market for a $300,000 car.
Vintage porcelain signs.
Vintage porcelain signs.
Yeah,
So those must be kind of rare, though.
right,
You wouldn't think that
Right.
those would survive for very long.
right.
Okay, so, all right, so he called it a street because in his little village, he has yellow lines painted, and here we are in the street right now. So cute. Sorry, I hope I'm not making you dizzy. I'm making myself dizzy, if I'm honest. I mean, dizzy, or, whatever. What is this?
1929
Look at this. you guys.
Ford Woody.
It's a Ford
Station
Woody.
wagon.
This is station wagon. Hang on. So cool. Okay, so if you come to the auction, it's free. It's totally free to come to the auction. And if you want to go in and see the museum side also, last time they charged about $10 to go in and see it, but all of that money got donated to the local VFW for their program. So, I mean, it's a win-win all the way around, right? Okay, still in the street. Ooh, look at this Stingray. Is that what this is?
What's that?
This is the Corvette Stingray?
Yes.
Okay, I know one or two things about cars. Just one. One is like just that. Just that's it. Hey, has anybody seen that commercial? That Progressive commercial? Hang on. I can't get it close enough. Let's see. There we go. I'm sorry, I'm so terrible at this. Can you see it? I can't. I would have to climb onto the hood to show you. But it's like that singing, that singing hood ornament in the Progressive commercial. That's
We
it.
have one here.
Yeah, that's it. Wow, that really just took too long trying to show you that ornament.
1912
Sorry, guys.
Cadillac.
A 1912 Cadillac?
Yep.
Where's that?
Right here.
That's it?
Yep.
I thought it was a military car. Look at this. It looks halfway like a Cinderella's carriage, halfway like a military Jeep, and that is a 1912.
1912 Cadillac.
1912.
Runs like a top.
Does it really?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that they made cars necessarily in 1912. Okay, look at there. Beautiful. Oh my gosh. You guys. Oh, and see the buildings. You know what this reminds me of? It's like the Historical Society, right? They have sort of this little fake shop fronts and stuff like that. Just as cute. It is just as cute in here.
These we can go in now.
Oh, you can go in these?
Yeah.
What? Oh my gosh. I didn't know. Should we go on the bank, you guys? No withdrawals? Guys, look at Farmers National Bank. We're gonna go in. Let's rob the place. Oh my gosh. If I was if I was a grandkid for this place, I'm telling you what, I would have so much fun. Hello, sir. That's a very creepy mustache you have. Could I have some money, please? And this lady's like, get out of my way.
We got all the old coin counters and
Yeah, he's like, look at the ceiling even in here. He's gone to every little length. every little length. I mean, that's what I call doubling down.
Then we have barbershop upstairs.
You can't go in that one, right? Oh, sorry guys,
You
sorry.
can, but you gotta go up through the back way. You can get in there.
Apparently, Jim just told me you can go in that barbershop up there, but you have to go through the back way. But I went into that little bank and it cut my signal out for a minute, so I'm back. But I'm going to stay out on the street so that it does not cut me off again. All right, so listen, I'm going to wrap this up and just tell you again about this auction because it's coming up pretty quick. But I'm going to read it off the card this time because it was such a disaster when I was trying to say it off my apparently very damaged brain. June 4th and 5th. It will have, they think, 400 pieces all together. Hi, Susan Brown. It will have 400 pieces all together, including the memorabilia and these fancy cars. Like, I don't know what happened to this guy. Are you okay, sir? Sorry, can you tell I've been cooped up for way too long, like way too long. Oh, what's under there? I have no idea. But I bet it'll be out there on the next, it's not next weekend. 2 weekends, look at another mystery car. Okay, so you guys, did you know this was here? Yes or no? I guess I'd heard about it, but I had never walked in the door of this place before, and I saw the cars down at Steamboat Days, but that's it. So anyway, what an amazing attraction to have. It's just starting to grow up now a little bit, you know. So this the museum side is not open to the general public on a regular basis, but there are a few opportunities now to go in and see it, and they expect that to grow. They're going to keep expanding what they're doing over here, and I think that it's possible we're going to have to add. We have Picasso, Shakespeare, Beethoven, muscle cars. I think that might that might complete the astonishing range of really cool things that you can find in Winona. Am I right? So everybody, nice to see you. I see you watching. I can't read it and talk at the same time, but I see so many of you watching, and I'm very happy to be back doing Facebook Lives in places that are fun and interesting. Oh my gosh, we have so much to do. We have so many things that we need to talk about. I mean, there's a lot going on in Winona right now. I mean, we are killing it. We're open for business. I heard that they are looking at probably another floating concert in the summer. Visit Winona is working on some fun plans for that. And the Beethoven Fest is on. Shakespeare Fest is on. Midwest Music Fest just happened. Guys, there's so much going on here, and it's just wonderful. It makes me really happy, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all soon. But in the meantime, tell me, where should we go next? Like, what do you want to see? What are you missing? And we'll put it on the list, and we'll get there. And by we, I mean me and my little furry mic cover. And I'll show you everything you want to see. So thank you for walking around with me in this cool place. It's called Remlinger Muscle Cars, and plus it's a Remlinger collector car auction. And I will see you next time. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks.